All right.
Hey,
Welcome
guys.
back. It's been a while.
Yeah, we're back. Who are you?
I'm Roland.
And I'm Dad.
Together we are
R.A.D.
Movie Reviews.
We're getting better at that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's coming in. Do we have a special guest coming in?
Special guest.
Are you coming in?
Yeah.
Well, come in. Grab your chair. Drag your chair over and say hi. All right, guys, we went to the movies. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But we went last night to the premiere of something, the opening.
Yeah. So we went and saw Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie.
Yep. So it's not the video game, right? The movie.
Yeah, not the video game.
So it's based on a video game.
Which I can explain a little bit about the video game. So the video game there used to be 6 of them, and the first one is all I really need to talk about, but it's based on basically going through cameras until you get jump scared by one of the animatronics.
Okay. So have you ever played the game?
No.
Okay, and I have never played the game. What I know is that his older brother, who's now 22, he used to play the game. Is it a scary game, or is it...
It's not really scary.
Is it for kids?
I wouldn't say it's for little kids because they would probably not know how to play it. But
okay, so we're not really reviewing the game here,
Yeah.
but just for the basis of it, it's an older game that's for a little bit more mature audience.
Mhm.
I've never played it. You've never played it,
Yeah.
but we went and saw the movie anyways, right?
Yep.
And so let's just go ahead and go over some of the...
Yeah, we'll start on the cast. So...
Yeah.
Alright, the cast is starred by Josh Hutcherson, and he plays Mike in this movie.
Yep. And so, you guys may know Josh if you've ever seen the movie Zathura. He played the older brother. There's 2 boys in Zathura. Great movie for kids. It's an older movie, but it still is really good. If you guys want to watch it on DVD or something like that, it's really good. Or if you have seen it. He's the older brother. But now he's grown up. He's probably in his mid-20s, and he plays the main star of the movie. And he's got a little sister, right?
Yeah, his little sister is played by Piper Rubia.
Yeah, she's this really cute gal. She's in the movie she has kind of like social problems. She has trouble having friends and stuff like that, and so Mike's doing his best to take care of them. Apparently something happened in the past, and their parents are no longer around, and so he takes care of his little sister, even though it's really difficult because she has a tough time socializing with other people.
Piper Rubia plays Abby in this movie, which is Mike's younger sister.
Yeah. So there's another... well, let's just go. So Mike's a security guard. He ends up getting a job at, what's it called?
Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Fazbear's Pizzeria it's like a Chuck E. Cheese, if you guys have ever heard of Chuck E. Cheese. And it went out of business a long time ago, and it's kind of this spooky place, and he's the night security for the place. Yeah. And then, let's talk about the girl. There's a police officer.
And she's played by Elizabeth Lale.
Lale?
And she plays Vanessa.
Yeah, her name's Vanessa, and she's a police officer that comes around and checks on him once in a while. And then there's some other characters. We won't talk about them. There's probably 5 or 6 other characters that show themselves. And then there's another guy he's the guy who initially, what's his name? Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
And he plays the guy on the phone. And if you might know, Matthew Lillard played Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, and he played in the first Scream movie.
Not right now, buddy. Wait till we're done. Yeah, so if you guys have ever seen Scream, he plays the guy in Scream that goes, "I'll be right back." And then he also played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie. So we'll talk about the cameo here in a second, because you know more about that than I do. There is another gal. She plays, her name's Mary Stuart Masterson. She plays Aunt Jan. And I thought this was weird because she was a big actress back in the 80s. well, we don't need to talk about her. She's
Right.
just in it. There's a couple other small, but the Aunt Jan, for some of the parents out there, you guys may recognize. I'm trying to remember the movies she played in, but she played in some big '80s movies back, like back in the time when Back to the Future came out for the first time. Once you see her, it's weird. I saw her and I was like, I know her, but for the younger people, I don't think you'd recognize her. So,
All right.
and then there's a bunch of characters who play the.
Hold on one sec. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
Well, you guys didn't realize the phone started ringing, so. Okay, so the whole movie takes place at a pizzeria place that's out of business because some scary stuff happened a long time ago.
And you might know the original characters. There's Freddy, there's Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica.
And these are big animatronic
They're
characters.
like robots.
Yeah, if you think of Chuck E. Cheese, they're like they play in the band, and but they come to life, and they're cute, but they're scary at the same time. But yeah, we don't want to give away the plot too much. It's a pretty deep movie, I'd say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
definitely not for little kids to go to see.
No, it's I was kind of surprised. Where are you going? I was kind of surprised. It was, I guess I went expecting more of a kind of a scary kids movie, and it ended up being really kind of deep and psychological.
So the movie, I can explain what it's about. So you can take so parents can go see it, and teenager kids, preteen.
Yeah, I think so. I think kids are gonna enjoy it because
ages maybe 12 and up.
Yeah, kids. Yeah. So let's say preteens and teens and up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take the little ones on this. I mean, we're kind of jumping the gun. Let's go ahead and remember our rating.
Yeah.
So we do thumbs up if we really liked it a lot.
Yeah.
We do half a thumbs up if we liked it. We do a fist bump if it was just okay.
Half a thumbs down.
Half a thumbs down if we didn't like it, and if we really hated it, a full thumbs down.
All right.
Okay, so what are you going to give it?
Before we do our rating, I was just going to say, so the movie is not rated R. It's PG-13, and the movie has a little bit of gruesome, but it's not violence. There's not a lot of blood. And so...
All right, so what are you going to give it? And by the way, we haven't talked about this. When we give our ratings, we kind of like to surprise each other. We talk a little bit about it, but we don't really give. Well, once we leave the movie theater, I
like to do mine first.
Okay, go ahead.
Half a thumbs.
Oh yeah, okay.
Half a thumb up.
All right, and then me?
Yeah.
Half a thumbs up also.
Yes.
All right, so why are you going to do half a thumbs up?
The little bit of gruesome was probably the only part I didn't like about it.
Okay. He was a little bit antsy when we first sat down. You could tell he'd watched a few previews and he was preparing himself to be super scary. Would you say it was super, super scary?
No.
No. Was it super, super jumpy?
It depends. I didn't jump at all, but I kind of expected a little bit of jumpiness, so right. I was kind of ready.
So why don't you give it a full thumbs up?
I said just because it's a little bit of gruesome.
Oh, okay, all right. So here's my thing. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I'm going to talk about just a couple other things I really enjoyed about it in a second, but it just wasn't the best movie ever.
Yeah.
If it had been the best movie ever, I would have given it a full thumbs up. But
yeah.
I don't even think it was a contender for the best movie ever. But it was actually a really good movie. Yeah. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I enjoyed the movie. It was very entertaining.
So, it kind of would be, I say, kind of a Halloween movie that you can watch around Halloween time, because the movie was around nighttime usually, and it was kind
of
of
course,
a scary.
Yeah, any horror flick is kind of a Halloween thing. The other thing I was going to say is, being an adult, I actually enjoyed the psychological side of it. It was, I don't want to go too in depth about it, but there was there was definitely some trauma in the past, and the guy was having to deal with what had happened in the past, and that was kind of the more grown up side of it. But I think that's why I enjoyed it. The other reason I enjoyed it a lot, but it still was a full thumbs up. And I kind of wanted to make a point of this, is there was no CG at all. The entire movie, from what I could see, was done with big puppets and big animatronics. They didn't use computer animated stuff. I'd say the only computer animated thing may have been the one gruesome scene that you saw. But honestly, I think there's a very good chance it was just done with special effects. And we don't see that these days with movies like Avatar, Star Wars, all these computer animated movies. It's kind of cool to see a movie that was done with people moving giant robots. I'm kind of excited to see it on DVD and maybe see some behind the scenes on how they actually made the animatronics move around on their own. So
yeah. So now I'm gonna say there was a cameo of somebody in there that actually the movie was like the I'm pretty sure it was a 20th century movie, right?
I don't know, but
so whoever created this movie sent this somebody a
well, just say who it is.
So he used to play Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why he got a cameo in this movie.
And what's his
Corey
name?
X Kenshin. He's actually a YouTuber that does a lot of reaction videos, and his whole channel is really based on some scary stuff.
So he's a YouTuber, and he was invited to do a cameo in the movie, right?
And he actually plays the taxi driver.
Go outside and wait. I'll be out there a second. Yeah, so he plays kind of the two funny parts in the movie. Or not the two funny, but he plays in two of the funny parts. So
yeah.
So I want to go real quick from the adult side.
Yeah.
For the parents out there, I didn't hear one bad word in the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I usually sit and count. There was no inappropriate adult scenes.
Yes.
Not one. Even though there was a little bit of love interest between Mike and, what was her name?
Vanessa.
And Vanessa, the police officer. There was no inappropriate scenes. So when you're talking cleanliness, it was really clean. There was only maybe 2 or 3 gruesome parts.
Yeah.
And that was it. So honestly, for parents who are concerned about that.
The movie's a little dark, but...
Well, it's dark in color, and it's... Yeah. But there really isn't... It's... Yeah. For cleanliness, I was very surprised. Very, very clean movie.
Yes.
This is a movie you could, if you approve of your teenagers going to see it, you could definitely drop them off. And there is nothing to be concerned about other than the Five Nights at Freddy's being kind of a happy game.
So if you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, and you're already expected to know what you're going to expect for this movie, like what's the same from the game, then I would say it's okay to go. Another reason is if your preteens or teens are able to have seen and able to watch some gruesome, you know, like blood and whatnot.
So what are we saying? 10 and up?
12 and up.
12 and up. Okay, I'm gonna say mature 10 and up. He says 12 and up. He's 12. Leave the kiddos at home at this one. They're, no sense scaring the bejesus out of them because these animatronic creatures could definitely scare them.
Yeah.
So definitely preteen and up, and if you want to go with your kids, I think you might enjoy the movie. So
yeah.
Into the movie credits.
There was 2 scenes. So make sure to stay around for the very end of the credits.
Well, actually, no. I want to have. So, right after the credits begin, there's a scene that you want to sit around to see, and if you want to wait till the end of the credits, there's something else. But
I don't know what it is.
yeah, we didn't know what it is. So I think whatever's at the very, very end of the credits is only going to be understood if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, real quick, I'm going to tell you, like, that it's in words. So you need to listen, or else you're not going to know what they're
But if you're not a Five Nights at Freddy's game fan, no sense wait until the very end of the movie, because I didn't even understand it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's going to be it. We got some more movies coming out. I saw Wonka's coming.
Trolls 3, Wonka.
Oh, Trolls 3, yep. We still have the new Marvels.
Yeah, the Marvels, which is Captain Marvel 2.
So we're going to try to get to these. So we have
some more, like, Avengers movies coming out in the future.
It's a little tougher now because we're back in school, so that makes it a little tougher. But I hope, you know, my recommendation, go see this one in the theater. It's fun.
Yeah.
Grab a drink, grab a freeze, grab some popcorn.
Yeah.
Leave the little kids at home.
Yeah.
If you're an adult, take your teenager.
Go grab popcorn and a soda or something, whatever you get.
All right, and if you don't make it to the theater, I do recommend picking it up on DVD or Blu-ray afterwards, or wait till it comes out on whatever streaming.
It's on Peacock too, so if you don't want to go to the theater.
Yeah, make sure to watch it on, cuddle up on a dark and stormy night and watch it. That'll be the best. So, all right,
Halloween's just around the corner, so you can watch it near around there.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to get you more.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
We're going to get you some more reviews from the viewpoint of a teenager and from his dad. So, all right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Oh, you're just in time to say goodbye. Turn around and say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Walk.